my kitchen. It's the beginning of the month. It's time for catering. I have to cook for this group that I do once a month. And on the menu, it is beef stew. Perfect for this time of the year, cold weather. So I have here beef that I cubed and seasoned with salt and pepper yesterday. Also have some pork loin. I like to add a little bit of the pork to kind of enhance a little bit different flavors. And I'm gonna sear all this meat. There is 15 pounds of meat in here. So all I'm gonna do is sear all this meat first. I have all my vegetables. I have celery, carrots, mushrooms, and then I have some leeks on the bottom, onion, garlic, lots of parsley, and fresh thyme. Then I have beef stock, tomato, red wine, and tomato paste. Okay, friends, my meat is all seared. I'm gonna remove it, and then we're gonna start doing the vegetables. I'm gonna put some more bacon fat that I have, and we're gonna begin sauteing all the vegetables. I'm gonna put all the onions, mushrooms, and the leeks. If you don't have leeks, you don't need to put it, but I like it. It gives a depth of flavor. Gives a little bit more flavor. I'm gonna add some salt, garlic. I'm gonna add quite a bit. I put my garlic in oil, and I'm gonna put some salt. So this start flavoring everything, one thing at a time. And that onion start sweating. Also gonna put my tomato paste and my tomatoes. I'm gonna add the wine on the whole bottle. I'm gonna put the carrots and the celery and chicken and beef stock. Put 2, and then I add the beef. And I'm gonna put salt. I'm gonna start with 3 teaspoons. Even though I salt that meat, there's a lot of meat in here. And I'm gonna cover this with foil, and I'm gonna let it here. Usually I put it in the oven. This is a big pot, and my back don't want not to do that today. So I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm gonna cover it, and then I'm gonna leave this here until that meat is all cooked. So maybe about 45 minutes to an hour. I forgot to put my thyme. Need all your thyme now to flavor all that meat. Okay, friends, my meat is almost cooked. It's more half cooked than not cooked. And I'm gonna put the potatoes. I bought the wrong potatoes for mashed potatoes, so I gotta have to cook potatoes. So I have about 15 pounds of red potatoes. When I like mashed potatoes, I like the golden potatoes, Yukon Gold, or Idaho potatoes. But these, they're too starchy. I don't like them for mashed potatoes, so I just didn't put the potatoes. Anyway, and this is a perfect meal if it's for a big group, you know, a holiday or get together for a big group. You make this with some French bread. It is delicious. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. It needs more water. I'm also gonna add all the parsley. I have 2 bunches of parsley here. I used to love when my mom used to make beef stew. When my mom used to make beef stew, she would have the meat in some of the bones. I don't know what kind of, probably the ribs. Oh, it was so good. She wouldn't add no carrots. It was just the meat and the potatoes. I don't even know if she used to put tomato. I know pepper. She used malagueta. I just want enough to cover almost the potatoes so these potatoes can cook. Okay? I'm gonna cover this again. And I don't want the potatoes completely cooked today because tomorrow, and this is why it's so good you can make ahead of time. Tomorrow, I put all this in the oven to reheat so it will finish cooking those potatoes. So I'm gonna put them maybe about half an hour here, covered. I'm gonna taste for salt. This is what my beef stew looks like. I'm gonna cover and cook the potatoes. Here it is, friends, my beef stew. I put in here, I'm gonna cover, and then I'm gonna put it in a cold bath with ice to cool down fast so I can put it in the fridge and it's ready for tomorrow. You do this for your next get together with a big crowd. Make it ahead. Have a good day.